So I just got a tutorial on putting on a harness. This is John Coates, the world famous SN95 right here, the world famous painter.
Oh, come on.
And we're getting ready to take a little test drive in this bad boy. So he said he's not going to hit the full 1,300 horsepower on me, but
well, the full 12. We're just going to be like 900.
he just said just 900. So we're down here at P.i.t.s. This is my first time coming down here.
The dump's open. Did you hear that?
Oh, nice. He's a veteran at this stuff, so I gotta yell because his car sounds so great. Now, is this a manual shift or is this a full auto?
It's a full electronic shift, but I'm just kind of doing it for effect, I guess.
Yeah. Now, did you ever cross your mind to do a full manual?
It did, but like I said, I wanted my wife to be able to get in and drive it. Like literally, you can put it in drive, and it drives like a brand new car. Like get in, turn the key, drive it. I'm just gonna turn around here, and then we'll go back up the hill.
All right.
I don't know what these girls are doing over here, but
yeah, he's got the Holly. Now, is this a Terminator or just the EFI?
This Holly Dominator EFI.
Holly Dominator EFI.
I have two 7-inch digital dash touchscreens. I happen to win one. That's the only reason I have two. I won one in a raffle, or else I wouldn't have two of them in the car. But I won the one, and I decided just to take the doubled-in radio out and just put the other screen in. As you can see, I have all the data that I could want on the car.
Yeah,
that was the big thing, was having all the data. My mile an hour's down there. That's just so I can watch RPM, oil pressure, you know, coolant temperature, my AFRs and everything on the main screen here without having to take my eye off the road. I don't really care how fast I'm going.
I was just say, do you really care about the mile per hour? Now these are twin 67s?
They're twin 6266.
6266.
They're the Precision Gen 2 billet ball bearing, the PTE ones.
Very nice. That's badass right there. Let's bring them on, ladies and gentlemen. All right, y'all, I'm here with the world famous John Coates.
What's going on,
Make sure you check out his YouTube channel,
Iron and Asphalt Customs.
Iron and Asphalt Customs. He's got that channel going. He's got some great content up there already. You're about to do a
81 T-top coupe 4i car, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's got a coyote swap and a Whipple, Roadster shop chassis. It's gonna be cool.
So I don't even know where to start on this thing. Personally, I felt like I just met the Beatles or something like that. Like I'm like a super groupie of this car, so it's a good feeling to actually see it in person. And the images on social media, YouTube, it doesn't give it any justice. So whenever you get a chance, get a chance to see this car in person. Like, yeah, I'm sure you're going to go like Mustang.
I'll be at Mustang Week.
And,
Yep,
Ford
I'll be at Mustang
Takeover.
Week, and I'm probably going to be at the Holly Ford Fest this year.
Holly Ford Fest.
I'd like to take it down the track at Holly Ford Fest just because it has a Holly and it's a Ford.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we'll see what else I make it to, but definitely I'm going to be hitting up the Holly Ford Fest this year and Mustang Week for sure.
For sure. So there's a lot to talk about on this car.
Yeah.
I could probably talk to you forever about this thing.
A lot of details.
It's just so much details about this car, and you know, I kind of did a brief write-up on this car on my Instagram page, SN95 Power. So check that out. Make sure you check out at Coates216.
At Coates216.
See, I know about heart. That's how much I'm like a follower of this guy. So let's just talk real simple about the motor setup.
So the motor is a 4.6 4-valve Illuminator crate motor. It's an 8.5-to-1 compression crate motor right from Ford. The only thing I did to it was ARP head studs, billet timing chain, everything, the tensioners, the guides, the oil pump gear, the timing gear, all of that stuff. You got to go billet when you want to make anything over like 750. It's just safe insurance for your car.
Right.
It's got a custom turbo kit. My buddy over at Big 3 Racing helped me out with that, with all the welding and all that on that. It's got twin 6266 Gen 2 Precision billet ball bearing turbos. It's got a Lentec strip terminator 4R70W, full electronic with overdrive.
Now you had Darren BC, who built it? No, it's Lentech, right?
The transmission's from Lentech.
Lentech, okay.
Yeah, and then the turbo kit, I built the turbo kit for the most part. My buddy Rick trunk it from Big 3 Racing. He did all the TIG welding and all the welding on it. He also did all of the tuning and the Holly tuning for me. And you know, I traded some work with them to help me out getting the car done. You know, we traded labor because I paint cars, and you know, they needed a body guy, and I needed someone who can TIG weld shit on the high end level. So we did some trades, and that's how we ended up here.
So if you guys haven't noticed, like, you don't see any hose clamps anywhere on this car.
No, everything is AN fitting or compression fit. Everything is, there's not a single rubber hose on this car that's not done right. I tried my best to keep everything as clean as possible, you know,
right.
And easy to work on too, you know, functional and easy to work on. You know, I can go to any local parts store and get a belt for this car. It has the factory 96 fan on it. I can go anywhere and buy a fan for it and put it in, and it'll work.
That's great.
You know, it has a Mishimoto radiator for a 96 or 98 Cobra. I can just order one and I can have it the next day. So it was important for me to make the car easy to work on, you know, not overly complicated. You know, that's really important in anything you're building when you're going custom. Make it easy to work on.
Now, this is coils or bags?
This is coilovers. It's got Viking Crusader 19-way adjustables. So it's got the compression and rebound adjustments, and obviously the coil adjustment up and down easily.
Now, the interior is just as beautiful as the exterior.
The interior is, it's a factory dash, factory plastics car. I got a 6-point bolt-in cage with swing outs in it. I do have some custom, you know, subframe connectors that are under the carpet but not through the floor, because I just didn't want to like cut the floor up. I had already painted the bottom of the car, so I decided not to do it that way. So there's some bracing inside of there to control all that. I do run a Holly Dominator EFI, so
I like the way you got that Holly set right there.
Yeah, I have the digital dash in here.
Oh, you got the digital dash.
Yeah, and then I have the digital dash there, and the reason is because I felt like I didn't have enough data to read on the fly. So I actually won that in a raffle for $50. I bought a ticket and won that second one in a raffle, so I went ahead and got that for it.
Well, I think the only thing I wanted in a raffle was a
mega shifter in it. You know, it's a nice little setup inside.
Nice.
And I did all the interior. It has a system in it, but there's no radio. Go with that, huh? I took the radio out to put the screen in.
Now, did you trailer this, or?
I did trailer it from Northern Ohio because it's about a 9-hour drive.
Yeah.
I drive the car if it's within 2 hours of my house. If it's within a 2-hour drive one way, I'll drive it. Any more than that, I just trailer it. It's just easier. And most of the time I got C16 in it, and it's like $12 a gallon.
Oh,
so,
wow.
you know, I typically, you know, just try to limit it to 2-hour distances. 9 hours is a long way, and you never know what kind of weather you're going to run into. And
right.
I had an open trailer, and it's got a couple stone chips on the front, and I got caught in a bad storm last year going to Mustang Week. So it kind of sketched me out, and I went ahead and traded my open trailer in, and I got myself an enclosed trailer. Here, I'll close this door.
So you got a video where you touched right at 1,000 horsepower to the wheels on this video.
Yeah, that video was from 2 years ago, from 2019.
Care to share any updated numbers? Or?
We'll just say since then, I'm around 20% more than that. No, it's okay. I don't mind saying. You know, last year after figuring out we had a few ignition issues, we fixed the issues. Obviously, drivability. I put a few hundred miles on it. Figured out what was working, what wasn't, what I had to change. So we made some changes. We did some tune changes based on street driving.
Yeah.
And then put it back on the dyno. We found out we had a bad coil. So we changed the plugs out. We put a new coil on it. And the car made a little over 1,200 on C16.
Wow. Now, I love these Scott Rod.
Yeah, those are the Scott Rod panels, and I powder coated them the same as I did my valve covers to match, because I did all my own powder coating too.
Nice.
So I did all that myself. And then this, I made that. This is wrap, and then this is actually real carbon.
Oh, wow. That's
and
nice.
then same thing with those, I made the side panels in real carbon. And that was just a proponent of the paint got damaged under the hood.
Yeah.
And I just don't have the heart to pull the whole car apart to paint it. So I decided to just kind of hide it. Okay. And then when it bothers me enough, then I'll eventually fix it. I figure when enough damage happens, then I'll fix it. Because damage is going to happen.
Okay.
You know, no matter what you do, no matter how nice you keep it, things happen.
It's bound to happen.
Especially you drive the car, it's going to happen.
Right. Because this is something that, like you say, you drive.
I do drive it. Yeah, I got like I daily drove it at Mustang Week last year, even though it was canceled. But we went and I put about 500 miles on it. Here at P.i.t.s for the week, I got here on Sunday. I do have my truck, so if it was bad weather or whatever, which has been beautiful most of the week, it just rained yesterday.
Yeah.
But I put 350 on it here.
Oh, nice.
And I'm on bigs and littles. I'm on the mountain roads. I'm out cruising. I'm out having fun in it. And
so you're saying you out having fun in it. We don't want to incriminate ourselves, but
no.
Any gap sauce given out?
You know what? Most of the time, you know, since I put these wheels and tires on it, your average guy that is like, you know, here, most of these guys don't really, they see the car, they see the wheels, and then they kind of just back off. But there was a couple guys, you know, they had a couple guys at S550s, and you know, they had some sauce under the hood. But I mean, I'm just cruising around, you know. I'm not really here to race anyone,
right.
But you know how it is. You know, you're out there, you're having fun, and you just end up going at it a little bit. But exactly. I'm not out here hurting nobody's feelings, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Quote, he's not out here. Quote, he's out here.
I'm out here, right. I'm not here to hurt feelings. No joke, man. I came here, like, I turned my CO2 on one time. Okay. So we'll say that. Okay. I think he went home and got his credit card.
That's funny. So listen, y'all, this is, like, in my opinion, one of the best SN95s out here. And so I'm very happy to get a chance to see this car in person. This is a wonderful man. Like, what you don't know, this guy has been like my concierge on like helping me fix my car as far as paint damage and stuff. So I really appreciate this, man.
No, it's no problem, man. You know, just call me anytime, you know. Yeah. You got my number, so.
So, any future plans for this, man? I can't see you doing this car. I can't see you doing anything else to this to make it.
The only plans I have for this car is I think I might bag it because it's really hard to drive.
Yeah.
You get a speed bump and I gotta like find a new parking lot.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. But other than that, the only thing I plan to do with this car is drive the fuck out of it. That's about it. And have fun in it and just enjoy it. If I blow it up, that's another story. That could happen too.
That can happen.
Just gotta have fun in it. No matter how crazy you go, and no matter how built it is,
yeah,
just drive it and enjoy it. Have fun in it. That's what we're doing it for.
Cool. Hey man, maybe I'm gonna put you on the spot. Maybe before we get out of here, you can take me for a little ride in this thing?
I will 100% take you for a ride.
See, y'all heard that. This guy's gonna take me for a ride in it.
You gotta post it on the channel though.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, hey, make sure you go check out Coach 216.
At Coach 216 and on YouTube it's Iron and Asphalt Customs.
Iron and Asphalt Customs.
It's a new channel, so you know, don't hurt my feelings just yet. Give me a chance.
No, trust me guys. He's got some great stuff on there already. A lot of you're gonna start doing some how-tos, right? Yeah, a lot of build stuff, how to do custom stuff, like easy stuff that anybody can do in their driveway or their two-car garage with basic tools. I think he's a subject matter expert on this. Like, this is the guy car that he pretty much put together. So yeah, the proof is in the pudding. I built the whole car pretty much in my two-car garage, and with help with friends that have some equipment that I didn't have, I was able to build the car. Garage builds, we love it. John, I appreciate you, man. No, anytime, man. All right.